All right, let's talk. My name's Patrick. I am a husband, a dad, a human, and a creator living in New York City. And on this channel, we talk about all of it. But we never talk about all of it in one video. I'm busy, just like all of you are busy, we're all busy, right? And I feel like what we do is kind of interesting to somebody. I mean, there's literally channels built around people filming their entire lives and just showing people what they do. And I am all of those things I just mentioned before. And I think showing you a video of what just a week in my life looks like might be interesting to some of you. Not all of you, of course, but some of you.
What would you say you do here?
And before I get into this, I just wanted to make a quick disclaimer. What you're about to watch is a video called, I guess, A Week in My Life. And to be honest, this video is going to feature, like, a lot of me. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I guess, I don't know, it's a week in my life. And I did that on purpose because I wasn't really ready to shove my camera in the faces of my family yet. I don't think we're ready to create a family vlog, and I actually don't think the internet is ready for a Murphy family vlog quite yet. Maybe in time, but that would be scary. But this video, it might be called like A Week in My Life or something like that, but this video isn't about my life. It's about what I do, which is a part of my life. If you really wanted to ask me what my life was, I'd say my 1.5-year-old, Archie, or my 10-year-old, Finn, or my 14-year-old, Declan, or my partner, my bride, my best friend, my wife, Teresa. They are my life. And living life without them is just not worth it. So you may not see them a ton in these snippets in this video, but just know that this is what I do. They're my life. Small disclaimer, and let's get into it. All right, so here's something that never happens. Every morning I walk through that door and I grab my baby, change the diaper, get him woken up and everything, you know, once he wakes up on his own. But today, this little guy hasn't woken up yet. Life pro tip: have kids so that one day they can be 14 years old and do chores for you all the time.
It's so boring.
Every single morning, me and this guy walk to his school to drop him off. So it goes, wake up with the boys, get everybody fed, get the 14-year-old on his bus, which takes a long time, hand the baby off to the nanny, which takes a long time, and then get this guy out the door. Oh, there's the city, which takes a long time. So the boys dropped off. I am now headed to my full-time job's second location, which is a community center, because I have to make, hey, who would have thought? I have to make a video.
One who's an animator, does graphic design and videography, and then one who's really good at hospitality and interior design.
You crushed it.
Praise God.
Praise God. Okay, not bad. Just got done filming at our community center, walking through this prayer room that one of our pastors just put on, just talking about it. Just used the little Rode Wireless Go 2, used the Sony ZV-E10 to shoot it, and I think it's gonna look really good. Got some good B-roll as well. Now I'm going back to my office because I have to record, or I get to record a podcast with a friend of mine where she wants me just to talk about worship. So let's go. This is where I spend the majority of my time. Right behind me here is our church building. You can see on the front here it says Revive, Relate, Renew. Yeah, so this is where I spend most of my time, and this is where my office actually is. So if you've watched one of my YouTube videos before and you've seen me sitting at a desk, this is probably where I was sitting.
Hello, Patrick.
Hello. My office is actually right in that window up there. How's it going? Bye. Podcast recording done. Oh, my camera's shaking. That went really well. Check out my setup here. Samsung Q2U, just Zoom on the computer, and I've got my Sony ZV-E10 run right through a USB-C cable here being used as basically a streaming camera because the image is incredible. And I'm running that into Ecamm Live. I should do a video on Ecamm Live. Anyway, podcast over. All right, so we are out of work. Whoa, dude! You trying to get the camera? Sorry. All right, so on Mondays, my wife works until 4 p.m., but she works in the South Bronx as a teacher. So that means her drive home is probably going to be at least an hour. So that's kind of like she's working late. So that means on Mondays, I'm usually like the dinner guy, the corral the kids. So the kids are folding our laundry because my kids are awesome. And they are watching one of their favorite YouTube channels as they fold the laundry. And I am making dinner. Chicken nuggets still counts as making dinner. Last thing of the day. Drinks with me and my wife. We're going out with my boss and his wife. And what's really cool about this phase of life is my 1-year-old sleeps right there. And my 2 big boys, 10 and 14, they get to watch a movie on the couch and just keep an eye on him in case he wakes up or starts crying or anything. And we just go right down the block to grab a drink with friends. It's really, really cool. So let's get it. I should say Finn! Finn! Aww. Yeah, buddy, I saw. My 14-year-old's telling me about how the Mets won last night, which I already know that. Today's gonna look way different. And this is my view every morning that I wake up to. Look at that. Got the UN building, right? Chrysler, Empire State Building. Oh, there's the Freedom Tower. Welcome to New York. Today is going to be... Oh, I gotta do my Casey Neistat glasses. Nailed it. Okay, so today is going to be a little bit interesting because I'm kind of hitting 2 aspects of my job that are very, very different. One, just simple gear repair, things like that. The second thing I have to do is rehearse for an event, which is like a graduation, like a kid's graduation that includes, they need like audio and like slides and visuals and all sorts of things. So starting with the whole cabling situation, running that in our community center, then heading over to that rehearsal. But first, I need coffee.
Hello, Patrick.
So this is our community center. I was here, I'm here all the time, but I've got to do some work here. I've got to run some cable, and I've got to get this big canopy down, get that ladder, put it under the projector, run some cable, see if I can get things working, because we want anybody to be able to walk in here, plug in their computer, and be able to play slides or a movie onto the projector. So I'll see if I can get that done. I've made a huge mistake. I didn't turn on the AC, so I'm gonna fix that right away. Oh, yeah. Now I have to head over to our other space and get ready to run audio for a rehearsal. Preschool graduation rehearsal. Great stuff. I just watched a bunch of preschoolers try to do the robot. It was awesome. I am getting all the stuff ready for Sunday. Just had some lunch. So these are all my tracks and click tracks and cues for worship. It's going to be a great Sunday. And this is actually, this is actually a big part of my week. Planning things for Sunday, making sure that everything's ready so that when Sunday morning, when we show up, we don't have to do like midweek rehearsals and things like that. Everything's ready to go on Sunday morning. So I'm going to sit here and do this probably up until I leave work. Also just had some pad thai because it's amazing. I literally just fell asleep standing up. How does that happen? It's Tuesday. Well, it happens because I went to bed too late. But I was literally standing here, editing music, and all of a sudden my eyes were closed and my knees just gave out, And all of a sudden I was just back awake and stood back up. Not cool, dudes. No S for yo. So I'm actually going to take like a 15-minute nap and then get back to work because rest is important. Hey Google, stop. Quick snooze. 10 minutes. Technically 11 minutes.
You just asked to snooze an alarm. There aren't any set at the moment.
All right, we are out. I'm going to cover up some of the stuff I did here to make sure nobody touches it tomorrow. And then hopefully I'm going to go meet my boys at the park. Every day my son asks me, what was the best part of your day? And what do I say?
Coming on to see you?
10-year-old, 1-year-old Archie, say hi. You can stare at the bus. Found it.
Dad.
Pound it. High five. Pound it.
Yes, Dad.
Yeah, baby. Guys, I should film these, you know, like a week in my life videos more often because this is like the second or third day in a row where it's 7 o'clock. All my kids are still sleeping. Normally at 6:30, my 14-year-old is up. I'm making breakfast. I'm changing diapers. But I don't know what the deal is. Like, I know my baby's still sleeping because he woke up in the middle of the night. He's got a tooth that's coming in. So around 3 o'clock, I was, you know, trying to console him back to sleep. I know that my 14-year-old's bus, though, is, you know, just called us and said they're going to be late, so I don't have to wake him up. I mean, this is crazy. Normally my routine looks nothing like this, but, you know, adapt, right? I mean, listen, I'm going to take it. I got to sleep an extra 15 minutes. It's Wednesday. Let's get after it. Hi, Bubba. Are you so happy? Are you happy to be awake? I love you.
Hi.
Yeah. Good morning. How are you? How are you? It's 8 o'clock now, meeting at 9. I'm gonna get some stuff done, grab a cup of coffee, of course, before that meeting starts. And then at noon, worshiping and praying together in community with some of my church folks. So stick with me. So that was really cool. I just walked into my office, or the building, the church building, and a guy stopped me. He said, hey, somebody needs your number because they have tech support that they need. I have my own little tech support company. So this is a guy who owns a barber shop that my kids go to. I've done some tech work for him before. He said, I need to get your number so I can get it to this person that needs your help. So hopefully that works out. All right, so got some work done at my office. Just needed to create a new access key to our door system for my boss. So that is done. And then I just grabbed my guitar and I've got my backpack and I'm holding my camera and I'm on my way to our community center where a lot of our staff office is out of, where we're gonna have staff meeting. But I'm gonna try to film a video real quick. That's one thing we haven't talked about. Like, when in the week do I actually film videos for YouTube, which I guess I'm kind of doing right now because this is going to be one of my videos. But you know, I might try to film a video real quick. I don't know, maybe not. I might just sit in the AC, chill, and just drink a coffee, you know, because dang it, I deserve it. Or not, I don't know. I'm already sweating. I'm already sweating. It's not even 9 a.m. Oh my gosh. That is a full cup of coffee. How to start the day. Water, coffee, great attitude. And also it's intentionally
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Welcome.
right. Yeah.
But it wasn't like 20 people like killing themselves. I love this little like short sleeve.
I'm leading the worship set.
Something like that.
Where are your toys at?
Of my low carb.
Low fat,
There's
low
a
carb.
strawberry.
There's
Some color.
health.
A couple herbs.
There's herbs. There's salad. And then you have your starches. Your grains. All right. Just took a couple of our church's pastors to lunch. And I'm like, I know I've said this a couple times, I'm about to go on like a really extended vacation. So that's going to be the last time I lead worship in the midweek prayer room for 3 months. So that was just good to be there, and it's good to go to lunch with a couple of people and just talk and laugh. So now I'm headed back to the office because I've got some work to do. I've got some things to fix, which is kind of just like, I guess, my daily MO. Yeah, I'll keep you updated. Constantly editing audio. Currently listening to all the tracks for Sunday. The click tracks and the cues that keep us in time and tell us when to play what. Just to make sure everything's good. While this plays, I'm just cleaning up and doing a little admin work before heading home. And I believe, unless I'm mistaken...
Yeah. Breakdown.
Yep. I'm the only one here.
Bridge.
Everyone has gone home from the school that meets here during the day. Great. You know, one interesting thing about this week is I am about to go on sabbatical. Now, if you don't know what a sabbatical is, it's basically an extended break. And I'm going to talk about this in another video. And don't worry, I understand how freaking privileged I am. So, wow, there's a huge fly in here. Ugh. How freaking privileged I am that I have the opportunity to even do something like an extended break. I've been in New York City doing ministry for 17 years. Before that, I did 10 plus. It's been, you know, over 20 years of 25 years. I've been doing this a long time, and to have the ability to step away and take a break is awesome. So this week has kind of been interesting because I'm just trying to make sure everything's ready for me to leave. Not that I'm some big force of nature or anything that needs to be around so things function, but there's a lot of things I'm responsible for. So anyway, being able to take the time this week to get things ready. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. Being able to take the time this week to get things ready, it makes me so thankful, and also super busy. So cool week to film, right? I'm headed home to hang with the fam. Archie. Hi. Oh, you want more snacks? I'll get you more snacks. What do you see? You see puppies? Puppy. Let's get you some snacks. Wife is at home with 1-year-old, the baby, and my 10-year-old. They're all off school. 1-year-old doesn't have school, of course, but she's a teacher, so she's never truly off. So while she's working, she also has a professional development, which is like this Zoom, like virtual learning classroom thing where she just continues to learn about her field. She is a boss lady. I love her. So I left all the kids with her except for my 14-year-old who still has school for some reason. And I'm going to my first meeting of the day with my boss. Going to Black Star Coffee. It's gonna be fun. I'm trying to get used to this whole using a camera in front of everyone while they look at me like a crazy person thing. Pro tip, get here early. Get whoever you're meeting with a coffee and a snack. Oh, flat white, he says. Right before I left the coffee shop, dude gave me some like frozen espresso ice cream kind of thing. All right, welcome to New York City. I've lived here 17 years now, but I mostly stay in Queens. That's where all my work and community happens to be. But today, for a reason I'll explain later, I'm going into the city to a new office, a new workspace. Already failing. Went into the wrong entrance. That's okay. Did I order too much? Yes. Always editing. So now the evening gets honestly crazy. So I'm about to go home where my wife is taking my 10-year-old to hockey. I'm grabbing my 1-year-old so that she can just be fully present, watch the 10-year-old at hockey, have fun. And I'm taking my 1-year-old home. Then when she gets home, I am giving my 1-year-old to her, hopping in the car and driving my son and I'm driving my son 14-year-old to baseball, and then waiting there while he finishes baseball practice and driving him and his buddy home, who his buddy lives in our neighborhood. So a little bit of a carpool situation. So the work day is over, but the work continues, as it were, I guess. So, jumping on the train. See you soon. Is that a chameleon Tesla? Heck yes it is. Oh my gosh. That's incredible. Get my stuff in the back! Servant! Ah! Go get that other box! Please. I love you. Let me tell you something right now. Declan is a good kid. All my kids are good kids. But right now in this moment, I'm just realizing how proud I am of this guy. Oh, look, he wants to be on the video. Get it back there. Get it in there nice.
I'm the boss.
Well,
I mean, you pretty much are, but
I think mom's the boss.
I'll say I'm third in command.
Third? What are you looking at?
My mustache.
What mustache? Thursday is over. It's what time is it? Oh, it's 11:15. I kind of want to watch some TV. So I'm going to watch some TV. Why? This is America. I'm going to watch some TV. Tomorrow is technically my day off. Now, I actually have an event tomorrow that I'm running tech for. It's good money. Happy to do it. And it's going to be quick, too. Yeah, so I guess this is good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Last night I put my camera down, I said goodnight, the day was over, and then I fell asleep on the couch. And then at 1:15, my son woke up. Well, actually, he woke up at like 12:30, and Teresa was hanging out with him for a while, and then I took over, and we collectively had to get him kind of like back to bed. And so I didn't get back to sleep till 2:30 or 3. Now it's 7:30. Breakfast is made. Declan's out the door. Little man is running around terrorizing things, being awesome. 10-year-old is eating his oatmeal and asking me to get him water, even though the water's 10 feet over there. Whoa. And the little guy just found a hockey stick. So, another morning. Let's do this. Archer does not like the peaceful transition of powers. He wants to see chaos reign. But he cries for 5 minutes. Then they find a toy he loves, and he's like having the time of his life. All right, so I'm prepping for this preschool graduation, running Representer and some tracks from here, other audio from here. I'm just running 2 faders over here on the board, so I can just reach over and do it. So I don't need a separate audio engineer or anything. But these are always interesting. These are always interesting. I actually know a couple of the kids in this school. Not like we hang out on the weekends or anything, but like we're friends, family friends. You get it. So I just started. The kids were starting to get a little bit antsy, so I just started playing some of the songs that they have to sing today because they just immediately started like dancing and singing, and it distracted them a little bit. So big win. Teachers are happy with that one. There's one girl here who will never need a microphone her entire life. She's so loud, and I'm loving it. All right, as you can see, event over, but they did leave this really cool balloon arch on the stage, so wondering how we're going to handle that. Crazy afternoon where we had 14-year-old get off his bus from school and be up in our apartment. 1-year-old get dropped off off by the nanny with the 14-year-old. 10-year-old gets picked up from school by a friend because I'm running this event and taken to play at the park, and now he's with me, dropped off with me. My wife is obviously being amazing, helping with all the kids, and she got shopping done. So now I get to run home and just hang out, party with my lady, also watch the Mets game. We're going to beat up on the Angels. I'm very excited about. Going to be a great night. Amazing dinner. My wife made drumsticks. Now the boys are putting away laundry. Going to watch a movie, if we can behave, and just listen to some worship music in the house. The dinner was so good! It is Saturday. That means I'm taking 14-year-old here to baseball practice for 2 hours. I'm coming home, play some more, and once again watch the Mets, who won last night, which makes me very happy.
I guess not.
Got the smoothie. Because I'm fat. And it's time to not be fat anymore. Did you find the sunscreen?
Mom took it out.
Oh, she's probably taking care of our family or something. How dare she? All right, just run and get some. How was practice?
It was good.
Baseball practice over. 3-hour baseball practice.
Supposed to be 2.
Yes. Teresa's got the 10-year-old and the 1-year-old, I think in Brooklyn, having so much fun at a park. I'm going to drive this guy home, get some lunch maybe, right?
Yeah, we could chill, hang out.
Yeah, maybe go outside, throw the baseball a little bit more.
Well, you know what? Maybe.
Yeah, a little fun Saturday. Teresa just got home from taking 10-year-old and 1-year-old to a water park for like 6 hours. And so we're gonna have dinner, and then I think it might be movie time.
Movie? What movie?
Movie time? Should it be movie time?
Yeah.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
It's not gonna be Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Please.
I think it's something better.
So the kids are on the couch watching a movie. Teresa has fully fallen asleep. It's only 7:15 because she was with 10-year-old and 1-year-old for 6 hours out in Brooklyn, played with them at a park. So I'm gonna stay up a little bit later to see when the Mets game starts, just to see how we start the game. Probably get to bed before it ends. And tomorrow is my last Sunday leading worship before I take a pretty long break. So kids are happy, wife is happy. 1-year-old is already asleep because he is exhausted after today. So I don't know if I'm going to see you later tonight, but I'll definitely see you tomorrow. New York, early in the morning, is the best. There's nobody out here. It's silent. Well, it's never silent. But I get to church so early on Sundays because A, there's a lot to do, and B, I don't like getting up and immediately working. I like to actually ease into it. I like to kind of flow into work as opposed to getting up, rushing. And Sundays is, I want to say Sundays is my busiest day, but it's just like, it's like the most compact busy, you know what I mean? Like, it's got the most power, the most energy, the most stuff happening, like in a concentrated amount of time.
Hello, Patrick.
Oh, are you kidding me? It's always a surprise. Sometimes I walk in here and I'm like, all right, let's get started for... Okay. So I ran that event on Friday, that kids' graduation event that obviously I filmed. And they said, hey, can we leave our balloon thing here? Yeah, you just need to check with Seth. Seth's my boss. About where he wants you to put it. I doubt that's where he wanted him to put it. I wonder if they checked with him. Every Sunday morning, it normally doesn't look like that on the stage. Normally, we actually have like our drums and everything already set up. But the guy who's actually going to be making sure the stage gets set up and stuff while I'm gone, every weekend, is meeting me this morning at 7, so in 2 hours, to set up the stage with me, just to make sure he knows, the ins and outs of it. So I made sure to strike the stage so that it's basically a blank canvas for us to work with. So I'm just gonna grab some coffee. I'm gonna chill out and get some stuff done before he gets here and we really get cranking. I can't say for a fact that I'm gonna get roasted for this, but I can say that everybody I've shared this with has looked at me with absolute disgust. At the end of every Sunday, in the lobby, we have, obviously a huge urn of coffee. And instead of throwing it out, I tell our team, hey, just pour that coffee into a pitcher and put it in the fridge. And I just have chilled coffee waiting for me every single day in the fridge. And I know that's not really iced coffee. It's also not cold brew. It's just cold drip coffee. But it's kind of what I live on in the office. Don't judge me. Sustenance, baby. Just realized that my guitar is 2 blocks away at our community center. Dang it! It's 8:23. So that means in about 7 minutes, people will begin showing up late, which is exciting. And then we'll get rehearsal started and all that good stuff. I'm gonna re-unlock these front doors. This has to be talked about. This is my 1967 Gibson J50.
It's my 2022 avocado.
What?
It's my 2022 avocado.
And if you put that on a shelf, it would last till 2048.
Oh.
The amount of chlorine that's in that thing.
Right. It tastes like.
You guys ready? Yeah. Chris, do the thing. Now we're ready. Zach, right here.
Ready to rock.
Rehearsal done.
Yes.
Gonna have a meeting. And then it is service time. First set is done. Now they're going to announce that I'm going on sabbatical, which is great. And then we'll finish up the rest of church, and hopefully, maybe we'll get to go and see. Declan's playing baseball right now, my 14-year-old. It's just conflicting schedules. Church baseball, it's the playoffs, so we send him to baseball. And hopefully we'll get to go see him play a little bit later. I don't know. Church is over.
I don't know.
I would like him to be.
It ended up working.
Nice, Olivia.
I'll stop there.
River.
Does work, but it
Can I get some river action over here?
You want those pants?
No, I want.
Oh. You mind being on camera?
No.
Yeah. In Greenpoint? Yeah. Can we go together? Yeah, it's wet. Well, yeah, we were
A long time ago, Rocky was so
sat
tiny.
on the water.
Yeah. We got that and went. Oh, we sat on the water. That's
Pizza
different.
time.
We got slice shop. Yeah, I've been taking you to.
All right.
We are walking home.
We are headed home. Church is over. That's going to be my last service, last church service that I have to lead for 12 weeks.
And then
This guy just wanted to sit in a stroller.
it's just like really cool.
Here we are in the apartment, literally strolling.
Woo!
You tired?
He shoots.
You tired?
Take it. He shoots. He
Yeah.
shoots.
Can you go? I'm gonna touch the microphone. Yeah. Can you go? Brah brah. Say brah brah. I truly can't believe that I actually kept up with filming for an entire week. Here it is. You saw it. It was, it's now Sunday, and we started on Monday. And man, I gotta tell you, Sundays are, oh guys, sorry for the mess. Hurricane my kids just ran through the living room tonight. We're 5 people living in a 1,000 square foot apartment, so it's going to get a little bit messy. But man, Sundays are a long day for me. Sometimes I'm working basically the entire day, starting at like 6 in the morning. But sometimes I don't work the entire day, but just like the compounded pressure and stress of a service, a gathering, an event, whatever you want to call it, where you just have a lot of stuff you're responsible for and a lot of people asking you questions about what they're doing that you're in the end responsible for. It's a lot. But it just puts me in a place now where I'm just, man, I'm so thankful for today. I love my job. Even though there's parts of it that are hard. Today was really rewarding, but I am wiped. And the Mets won tonight. Great news. But now comes the fun part of taking this entire week and like condensing it down to one video that makes sense for you guys. So I hope it does. And I guess this would be the end of the video. So hopefully it did make sense for you guys. Anyway, Sunday was a great day, a lot to celebrate, and I'm actually glad that filming this entire week is done, but it made me kind of think to myself, you know, like I would be filming and people would be like, oh, is this what you do now? Or it kind of give me this, like today someone gave me this like cute look, like, I just love how you carry that camera all over with you everywhere. Like, you know, I love how you have that with you all the time or something. And I was just like, am I that guy now that's just like, what is this dude doing? So that was an interesting process. And then there was also part of me that was just like, how do I film this? Do I just press record and have like long clips of video that I have to cut down? Or do I just make little snippets here and there? I don't know. It was an interesting process to shoot this video, but that's a week in my life. And tomorrow, I'm going to sit here for a few more minutes, watch some YouTube. It's late, but I just want to watch some YouTube or watch a TV show. But tomorrow I get to start cutting all this together, or maybe the next day. I don't know. And hopefully you'll be seeing this video pretty soon. And if there's anything else like this that you want to see, yeah, let me know down in the comments. And I guess I have to do my sign off now, right? You know, like, and then do all the other YouTube things. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. What a week.